I put the technique into practice for the first time in 2023 on the World Pro Championship of AGP. I managed to do it quite unusual, and my coach and teammates noticed it. Later I realized that submission was held with unviable regularity. If you do it right and find the certain moment of timing, then your opponent just doesn't see your actions.
The trajectory of the choke simulates the impact of a baseball bat, and this is exactly why it has such a name. The technique can be performed from different positions, and the main components of it are speed and good timing. No matter what anyone says about your opponent's anthropometry, it matters. But this movement in your arsenal can minimize the influence of your opponent's anthropometry. I know what I'm talking about. I have submitted 45 people, most of them left unconsciousness, and the other part just signalized tap within 30 seconds just in the start of the match. As I have already mentioned, the technique can be performed from different positions. The classic one is from the half guard. The first hand, which is upper than your other, goes here, just behind his head on the level of his neck. Now be ready to use your other hand, in my case the right one, to take your opponent's gi like that. But before, as I have already mentioned, try to do it with a surprise, so like try to fight with him a little bit and just find the moment of good timing to do that. And then just be ready to submit him. Sometimes experienced guys understand what we are going to do if you put your hand here to take his gi like that. So that's why his lapel can be an element of the surprise. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to cross his lapel here to take it with my left hand here and use it as if I do the same thing just behind his hand like we did last time. So now, when my hand is already here, he usually doesn't really understand what I'm going to do, but the last option is the baseball bat show. So I just take this level also with the same position of hands like last time, and now I'm ready to submit him. The bottom position is not the only one way to perform the choke. You can also perform it from the top position. Now it looks like I'm in the position of a potential victim, but I'm going to do the same thing. which we did last time. So I take his kimono here, and with this position of my hand, his kimono here. Now I'm doing the same thing, but from the top position. The same thing works from the close guard, but it's more dangerous, and it's better for me to find the angle to do that. So I have to show him the way that he can take my back. That's why I find the side which is preferable for me, just to keep pressure here and show him opportunity to get my back. And still, it will be his biggest mistake.
Now I'll show you how to defend this attack.
When you are in this position, try to be focused on his hands, because his next action is submitting me from the baseball. So that's why try to do everything which is necessary to protect your neck from this submission. So try to work with his hands, or try to change his side. And then just try to use his hands from the armbar. Talking about an armbar, you can perform it if you are already here. Just by putting your knee on his body here, then taking his hand here, finishing the armbar here. Also, the greatest recommendation is just to create distance in the moment he's trying to submit you with the baseball choke. So try to make your back straight, or try to use your hands to create the distance, and then you can get the position which is better than his one. So the baseball bat choke has one biggest disadvantage. If you lost it, you lost everything. You lost points, you lost positions, and so on. So that's why be sure enough to perform the submission. Make sure that your hands are in the neck of your opponent, and he's not able to create the distance between you and himself.
To enhance the effect of your technique, you have to train your grip. The ideal exercise it is when you pull up on your own gi. If you don't want to update your gi regularly, just buy King's gi once. I hope this video was interesting and useful for you, but you can find even more interesting things in my Instagram. The baseball bat was with you today. All the best.